Happy birthday! Pretty happy birthday balloons!
He's so pretty!
And she found the camera.
Pretty!
Yeah, the camera. How's it going, guys? It is just me today, the masterbaiter, and we are on the side of a road here looking for a pond through some dense woods. There's no trails, no man-made trails for sure. I'm on a little deer trail right now, and we're gonna see if this deer will take me to their drinking hole, because I'm pretty sure where they drink from, the bass feed from. A lot of thorns. Oh, boy, we are in some thick now, boys. We are in the thick of it. You can tell this pond is not fished. It is not walked back to. Whew. Except for by the local wildlife. I'm on a deer trail still. Took me about a half an hour just to find my way into this field here. But we got it. And now we should be good. And there is the pond. Boy, is she looking pretty. I'm hoping. Okay, here's the plan. Plan is get to the shoreline, and once I get through there, I can avoid all this thick stuff by just walking along the bank. Because this is ridiculous, guys. I am literally waist deep in bush. Okay, so finally hit the pond. I don't know if you can see that, but it is super shallow right here. I'm gonna have to find some fishable water. There's the woods, that's what I just walked through. No damage report here. My whole body looks like this. A lot of thorns, shorts. Bad idea. But we're here now. Looks like about a foot of water with about a foot of vegetation underneath that water. Now we actually have an above view map of this pond here. I'm going to use this to figure out exactly where I'm at and where I'm going to fish. Probably can't see this either, but where I'm at here is right across from that island, shallow. We can see this big deep pool over here, so that's where we're going to target first. Now I know there's a cove straight ahead up that way, and eventually we will make it to that as well. A lot of bait fish, good sign. A lot of bait fish. All right, guys, I will be back when oh man. I'll be back when I can find some fishable water. All right, we've walked about a quarter way around the whole pond now, and so far the entire bank just looks like this. I mean, for the most part, this is completely unfishable unless you have some way to get in the water. But we have found our first location. When and if we fish the evening later, guys, I'm gonna be going with your classic topwater popper. Nope, that's not a topwater popper. Cut. Your classic topwater frog here. And right now, we are going to try the first bait choice of the day, guys. As soon as I get this untangled. Oh man. We got ourselves about a 2.5, 3 inch long Senko. We are going to slow work that right on top of this vegetation. And let's see if we can't get something to pop out. Slurp her up. Always remember to check for deer ticks, guys, because this is deer tick country. Oh, fish. My Cinco was just falling. I wasn't even paying attention, and we got something nice. Well, I don't know, I'm using an ultralight setup, so it might not be that nice. But a fish is a fish, guys. Beautiful. First fish, there he goes. Oh, no way, buddy. Oh, just gonna get him on the camera. All right. Okay, well, my Cinco was just falling. I wasn't even working it yet. I managed to hook myself in the process of all that. Let's get it back in the water. Let's see what we can do, guys. So far, first fish of the day, first cast, not bad. Ooh, another bite right away. Oh, come on. This is what I'm talking about, baby. You know what, guys, even if I only catch a couple bass today out of this, I'll be happy with it. Because as you can see, around most of this, it's all weeds. These big things, I forget what they're called. Very, very hard to fish. So when you can find a spot like this, as long as I catch a couple bass, it'll be worth it for me. All right, guys, so I can actually see a bass in front of me right now, right above this vegetation. I'm gonna work this Cinco and let it fall nice, slow, naturally. He's going over to it. Ooh. Bam, got him. Watched him take it. That is, oh, my Cinco, he flung it off. Oh man, where'd it go? Well, I lost the Cinco, but we got the bass. Little baby, but fish is a fish. Now I don't know what I want to do, guys. Do I want to keep trying at a Cinco, or because I know a Cinco works and I know I can get some fish off it again if I need to, should I try something different? Last time we fished this pond was with one rod. You can see it in the video in the Fishing with YouTubers playlist. We fished it with him about a year and a half back, maybe longer. Haven't fished it since then. So we don't know what's in here, how big anything's got. I'm gonna try something a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier. See where that gets me. In case you're wondering how I'm rigging up my Cinco, I have a small little black carbon steel, sort of like an octopus hook, but not really. It's kind of a hybrid. I put the O-ring right at the bottom of that thicker part there, so it's slightly off balance. Some people like to dead middle it. I don't. I think it has better action if you slightly off balance it. Gives that tail here a bit more weight to it, a bit more action. And that's pretty much it. Cast that out, let it sink, give it some slow twitches. Just let it do what the worm does. As slow as you can sink that, the most natural, realistic looking falling, fluttering action, that's what's gonna get you your fish. You don't wanna overwork a Cinco. And I'm just gonna try a little bit of stopping and going. Let it sink for about 6-7 seconds. Oh, didn't need it. Didn't need it. This feels like a little better of a fish. Oh yeah, it is a little better of a fish. I think this is about that 2-pounder I was talking about, guys. That bigger Cinco, oh, this is a nicer fish. That bigger Cinco definitely got it for me. Oh, baby. There we go. That's a nicer bass. That is exactly what we want today, guys. Swing them on in. Perfect. And like I said, if you want to work that Cinco a little bit faster, it can work in your favor. It's definitely not a slow only bait. There's different ways to work it, guys. Try each way till you find what the fish want. Decent little bass right there. Let's get them back in the water. Oh. Now it doesn't look like it right here, guys, because you can see the grass on top of the water, but that grass is about 1.5 feet tall. So it's actually pretty deep right here. and further out to where about the tip of my rod is right now, it really drops off. I'd say it's easily a good, I mean, I can't see the bottom, but I can see at least about 6 foot deep, so deeper than that. All right, guys, so this hole has definitely been good. Treated me pretty well so far. And I know they say, go where the fish are. Oh, come on. I know where they say, calm yourself. Woozah. I know they say go where the fish are, but we are actually going to go where the fish might be. It's pretty sunny here. Sun's directly shining down on this spot. I think the only reason I'm getting bites is because there's so much grass. We are going to go try to find some actual targetable structure. There we go. Nice bass. Oh, I watched him take it. I hope you guys saw that. Pretty clear water, but the glare might have blocked it. You can definitely see him now, though. Pulled him straight up out of them grass beds. Chalk up another big chunk for the Senko. Hooked him in the same exact spot I did the last one. Not a bad fish, guys. He's about another 1.5 pounds. Ooh, there's another bass right out there. All right, let's get you back in the water, buddy. Look at him swimming on out. Man. All right, guys, now I know this is gonna seem crazy to some of you people out there. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, hey, you're tearing them up on the Senkos. Why are you switching? But sometimes, some days, you just get in a dangerous mood, you know? One of those moods where you just want to work something a little bit different. Maybe you're a little too impatient to work a Senko. Maybe you want to work a little minnow imitation paddle tail right here on a weedless setup. And let's see if they don't want something a little bit faster. Got myself a little moving sinker here. It's not the technical name for it, but that's what I'm going to call it, and you're gonna deal with it. Yeah. Deer tick. Get on out of here, tick. Nobody invited you to this party. There we go. Oh, like 3 more bass down there underneath him. Oh, look at that jump. Beautiful. All right, it works when you actually set the hook at the right time. Ooh, he spined me good. We got a bleeder. Beautiful bass here, very silvery. Oh, come on. Didn't mean to drop him, guys, but he spined me good. I'm gonna be bleeding in a second. I wonder how Steven's doing right now. Maybe we'll cut to him fishing. Nope, we won't, because we got a fish. But after this, maybe we'll cut to him fishing and we'll see how he's doing, huh? Ooh, that's a nicer fish right there. That's a nicer fish. And that may be the little 2-pounder I was... Yeah, maybe. Maybe. He's a chunky monkey. Oh. Who says you gotta stand up and use leverage and whatever else nonsense while you're fishing? You just sit down, work your swim bait, enjoy life. A little bit longer than the last one, but he's fatter, he's thicker. He's about 2 pounds. Beautiful. More fish on these so far than the, what are those called? Senkos. Look at that turtle right there. Get out of here, my dude. What are you doing? He don't even care. Oh, he's gonna care in a second. look at that. Did not expect that, guys. God damn, that's a big pumpkin. Ooh. That actually might be my PB pumpkin. Hey, nope. This always frickin' happens with sunfish. Yes, guys, this is by far my PB pumpkin. Let's get them in the sun here. In Maryland, especially in the streams we fish, the pumpkin seeds, usually they stay very, very, very small. This bad boy right here is a big one. He took a damn swim bait that was way too big to fit in his mouth properly. What I'm doing with this swim bait, guys, I'm not really swimming it as much as I am twitching it and trying to make it look like a stressed or dying fish. Fish in distress. That's the technology, terminology. What the hell am I saying? God damn, it's hot. Alright, boys. We are going to work a very, very, very classic lure. Something a lot of you out there, I'm sure, are very familiar with. The brush hog. We're going to rock it weedless first. Not weedless, I mean weightless. Obviously weedless. Rock it weightless first. Let us get some slow sinks. Just kind of fish this water nice and slow for right now because I'm hot. And I was going to say if it's not working we'll add a weight, but it took about 3 seconds. Get out of the grass, get out of the grass. Okay, well, anyway. Oh God, it's right in the same spot again. Look at that, right next to the other hole. Get away from a turtle. Oh, I was trying to reel away from a turtle and we got hammered. Right in the real shallow stuff too. Didn't expect him to hit. Reeling in that quick, man. That is a beautiful shiny bass. Look at my finger right next to the spines again. Are we gonna learn from our mistakes? Probably not. Tried the minnow again for a little while. Not much other than that small bass. I fished for a little while. I think the GoPro was off. I tried topwater. Switched back to this again. Tried that other hole. Sun's starting to go down. I fished for probably 20 minutes with the GoPro off by accident, my bad. And we're making our way out of here now. There is a stream right over that way. So we're gonna see if we can pair this largemouth day up with some nice smallmouth, maybe some nice panfish. And I'll see you once I can find my way the hell over there. It's your boy. Rocks in his Crocs. Got a nice little run here, guys. We're about knee deep. Now, rumor has it there's rockfish in here. Now, I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not. Could have been white perch and the guy didn't know what the hell he's talking about. But on the way down, we spoke to a nice gentleman who said there was rockfish in here. There we go. Yep, what'd I tell you? Wasn't rockfish, it was white perch. That was obnoxious. underwater footage. Still got all these little fish here feeding on me, picking all the dead skin and blood off and everything else that I did in them woods over there by the pond. But pretty good day after all. Not skunked entirely. We got one fish out of here and we got plenty out of the other one. Well guys, I'm back out to the road. I'm bleeding just about everywhere. I'm cut up. I'm riddled with stinging nettles. I got bit by a spider. A lot of people would say that all of this was not worth it to catch some bass that you can go to a regular pond and catch. But I disagree. And this brings us back to another question we've posed on the channel before. What would you do to catch a bass? Leave your comments below about the worst things you've ever went through, the worst hikes you've ever taken in order to get you that PB, or even maybe just that one fish of the day so you don't get skunked. Whether you had to bleed, whether you had to walk 4 miles through the thickest, densest brush you ever did before with thorns and everything else under the sun, or what. We will see you next time, folks. Get out there, do what it takes to spread the fishing love, do what it takes to get you hooked up, keep them lines tight. Peace.